Qualified, professional, and compassionate doctors talking real solutions to real health problems.
The human body has 206 bones. In order to maintain the health of its bones, the body requires certain elements to maintain the integrity of bones. However, in certain scenarios, the integrity of bones becomes compromised and you end up with a condition called osteoporosis, or in layman's term, weak bones. In tonight's show, we host a senior consultant orthopedic surgeon from Mulago Hospital, Dr. Beyeza Tito, to tell us more about what makes bones lose their integrity, what makes them weak, thus resulting in a medical condition called osteoporosis. So you're most welcome to the show, Dr. Tito.
Okay, thank you.
And I am your host again for the evening, Dr. Darius Wachi. So let's dig into understanding more about this medical condition that's quite common in our community, the condition of osteoporosis. So, Dr. Tito, again, thank you for joining us in tonight's discussion. And the main topic is in a field of medicine that you specialize in, bone health.
True.
So, hope the people understand exactly what osteoporosis means.
Okay, in simple terms, osteoporosis is when our bones become abnormally weak. They cannot carry out their role at that time of age, and they can easily fracture.
They can easily break. Okay, so in other words, it means the bones have become weak.
Yes.
That's what osteoporosis means.
Good.
Okay, so that means the bones, in the first sense, are one of the strongest elements of the body.
True.
Help people understand why bones are strong in this sense. So we can start from the point of what is normal. What is the normal bone? It is strong. Then people understand how it becomes weak. Okay, so why are bones strong in this sense?
Okay, let's understand the role of bones in a human body or even in animals. The first important role of bones is to support the body. That's why we can stand straight. That's why we can walk. That's why we can bend. That is because the muscles and the other organs of the body are supported by the skeleton system, which is made up of bones.
Okay, so it provides support to give us how we look, how we stand.
Exactly.
All the structures, whether it's within the chest or within the head, they're all supported by.
So we could complete the role or the function of skeleton system of bones. First of all is support the muscles, support all the other organs. The other one is to facilitate movement. So we see a child from birth is not able to sit up, but as the child grows, then it's able to sit straight. And then we see the child as it is growing, it is able to start to take steps, sometimes few steps and then falls. And then later we see the child is able to stand straight and walk and even run. That is facilitated by the bones or the skeleton system.
As they become stronger, the movement becomes easier and quicker.
And it is also interesting to note that we start when we are weak, we are not able to sit, we are not able to stand. And when we grow old, the cycle repeats itself.
We now
When
start
we are
going
very
back
old,
to being like
we
children.
become again like children, finding it difficult to walk and to stand straight.
Okay.
But then also the other role of bones is protecting important organs. Important organs of the body, like the brain, it is housed in bones, what we call the skull. Important organs of the body, like the heart, it is also housed in the chest. And very other important organs, reproductive organs, are housed in the pelvic bones. So it has also that role of protecting vital or important organs like the brain, the heart, and the reproductive organs. But also we can't forget that It's the bones, we have the bone marrow, which manufactures blood cells.
So it does protection of organs, production of blood from the bone marrow, in addition to facilitating movement and support.
Good.
So those are the main functions of the skeletal system. So I want to understand what could interfere with this process that makes them weaken.
Okay. The human body is a living organism, like plants, like animals. A living organism always has a process of formation and destruction. The cells which make bones also keep multiplying and keep also being replaced in the process of metabolism.
Okay.
What we need to know or note is when we are younger, the process of bone formation is faster than bone destruction. But when we grow older, we cross 60 years of age, now the process of bone formation slows down and the process of bone destruction is faster.
Okay.
That's what brings osteoporosis.
What makes up this process of bone formation and destruction?
It's all a natural process, and all our organs and tissues are built of cells. So the bones have three main types of cells. One is called osteoblasts. These osteoblasts are the cells in our body which form bone structures.
Okay. They produce the bone material.
They produce the bone materials.
Okay.
But then we also have what are called osteocytes. Now the osteocytes, they mainly maintain, because there will be a process of breakdown and repair. So the osteocytes have the mandate to maintain our bones. But also we have the osteoblasts. These are the cells which mainly facilitate the dissolution, absorption, and breakdown of bones.
So maybe I'll correct you there. I think you meant osteoclasts. Eh?
Osteoclasts.
The ones which destroy the bones.
So it's an interplay among these three different types of cells. Osteoblasts
produce the bones.
Producing bones.
The osteocytes
maintaining, repairing, whereas the osteoclasts take part in absorption.
Okay, absorption means to destroy the bones, to remove the bone elements.
Good.
And it's also important for people to know that the structure of bones needs important minerals, and one of these is calcium. So calcium is a very important mineral which is involved in the process of bone formation. So later in the discussion, we will talk more about what causes osteoporosis and what causes the bones to become weak. There might be some factors that come into play that will reduce the integrity of the bones. You can send in your questions and comments on our social media platforms on Twitter, Facebook. You can also log onto our YouTube pages and subscribe and like and share with all your friends. Remember, you're watching the Doctalk Show. Stay tuned.
You are watching the Doctalk Show.